I am so glad you are here. It is Herby Thursday in my world, and let's get into a fabulous herb. Look at this beauty. Look at those cute pink flowers, little flower buds with just a little bit of greenery in there. What am I looking at? Heather, a symbol of Scotland and the Fae, with a whole host of folklore and traditional uses. Probably the biggest one, and I think the tastiest one, is heather ale. And every once in a while, I am fortunate enough to find some commercial heather ale. Honestly, if you're here in the Twin Cities, usually it's Surdyk's. If you've got some, though, at your liquor store, by all means, let me know. It's fantastic. There are no hops in a true heather ale because heather ale was developed by the Picts, the ancient peoples who lived in Scotland. And they held that recipe as a staunch secret. Legend has it that they got invaded, the Celts came in, they killed the entire army off. They had the king and his son pinned up at the edge of a cliff. And they said, "We will let you two live. Give us the recipe." And legend says that the king said, "If you give my son a quick death, I will give you the recipe." So they went, "Okay," and threw the prince off the cliff. A quick death. Then the king of the Picts looked at his Celtic enemies and said, "I told you to do that because I wasn't sure he could keep the secret, but I am sure I can." So they threw him off the cliff too. And the Scots and their fans from around the world have been trying to recreate heather ale ever since. And there are some really good recipes out there. It's not an easy flower to find all the time, so I kind of hesitate to talk about it because y'all might come and grab it all. I don't know if I have a source for it right now, but it's so amazing. I couldn't resist talking about it. It can raise blood pressure, so I am going to say, like I always do, check medical health issues and whether or not it's safe for you to take heather internally. Check medication interactions to see whether or not it's safe for you to take heather internally. But that said, the other big association that this has, magically speaking, is with the Fae. There are occasionally, a little genetic abnormality in heather that leads to a white flower. And there are those that say that the white is especially lucky because it's hard to find, kind of like a four-leaf clover. And there are those who say that they mark the grave of a fae, a member of the fae, a fairy. So if you would like to get closer to the fae, heather's a very traditional herb to work with. Whether you are taking a bath in it, making your own heather ale, I know there are recipes out there for it, or even just trying it a little bit in a little bit of tea, it can be a really interesting experience. As I said, it can lower blood pressure, and it's been used for a host of ailments through the centuries. People have turned to it for joint pains, skin issues, all kinds of things. But its primary uses, its primary emphasis seem to have been magical for a very long time. It's an herb of good luck, especially if you're finding the white, but just generally, it's an herb of good luck. It's an herb that you can use to curry favor with the fae, so they will bestow good luck upon you. And it's not a bad one to work with in front of a little fire, whether that's a campfire, a grill, or a fireplace. So find this one and add to it other things people have used to communicate with the other side and the other worlds, and give it a go. See how far it gets you, and leave a little comment. Let me know how it goes, what your results were, and we'll chat. I hope you guys have an amazing day, even a fortunate and fairy-filled heathery day. And know that myself and the rest of the crew here at Magus Books and Herbs in Minneapolis, we love that you are an amazing, magical human being. And of course, we appreciate the little magical things you do right here in social media land. I know you know what they are. Have an amazing week, and we will see you here soon this way on the website, magusbooks.com, and in the store. in Minneapolis at 2520 Central Avenue, Northeast. Blessed be